And now, here are your hosts, Steve Lawrence and Eydie Gorme.
Golden rainbow shine above me. Once is all I'm asking for. Golden rainbow, now I need you. Never needed you more.
Golden rainbow, make me lucky. Make my golden dream come true. Break the clouds and bring me sunshine. I'm depending on you. I'll never ask again if you give me this one thing. I want no more if you give me this dream. One little turn of luck and I'll really be something.
I want it.
I need it.
I'm asking.
I'm begging, please. Golden rainbow, come up shining. Bring me fortune, you know how. If you're ever gonna touch me, golden rainbow, won't you make it now? Make it now. Make it now. Thank you very, very much, and a very pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Hollywood Palace. I'm sure that you all know Eydie Gorme here, and I'm her husband, Steve Lawrence, sometimes called Steve Gourmet by our children, who take after Eydie's side of the family. They're all gourmets. Of course, they're all prejudiced, too.
Why do you tell people that? It's not true. Every place I go, I tell everybody that I'm Mrs. Lawrence.
Oh.
Olivier.
Just as long as there's Mrs. Lawrence Spivak, you're all right.
Oh, Steve, what do you know about international affairs?
I wouldn't touch that line with a pitchfork. I read Richard Burton's life story and everything. Are you kidding? Besides Mr. and Mrs. Lawrence on tonight's show, I mean, this is just, you know, ordinary husband and wife talk, because besides Eydie and me here, we have some very famous husbands and wives on our show. Besides Mr. and Mrs. Lawrence, we have the following famous husbands and wives. For those of you that wondered what happened to the Moderneers, there they are. As you can see, we have here Roy Rogers and Dale Evans, of course. She, of course, Mrs. Rogers, must have some gourmet in her, too, I guess. And moving along here, our next couple on Dating Game, we have Mr. and Mrs. Steve Allen. Mrs. Allen, of course, is the lovely Jayne Meadows, and but she prefers to use her married name, Mrs. Stephen McQueen. Well, I didn't say that. Moving along here, we have Mr. and Mrs. Sid Caesar.
Yay!
Of course, Mrs. Caesar is the well-known Imogene Coca.
Steve, just, you know, Sid and Imogene, they're not married.
You're kidding. You two aren't married?
Oh, of course we are. We've been married for years.
But not to each other.
We were married by a sponsor.
It was good for him.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Steve and I are really married.
Well, that I know, and you two have been married a little longer than we have. How long have you guys been married?
Gosh, Steve, well, let's see. It must be, we've been married 15 years, and it seems like yesterday.
Yeah.
And you know what a lousy day yesterday was.
Well, I think that really being married is when your husband is considerate enough to take off his boots before he goes to bed.
What do you think, Roy?
would you believe, shredded sheets. No, I think really married is when you do the guest shots and give your wife the jokes.
No kidding. I think this is really, really marvelous. Look around you. We're all happily married couples.
Even us.
But pretty much you're not married, Sid.
We are married on television.
And that's the best way.
You know something? I think the reason that we are all happy is because we work together.
That's right. Couples that can work together in the business, they stay together because there's more community property.
Now, that really isn't so. You know, when I'm in the East, I don't think there's a cuter picture than all those suburban wives seeing their husband off on the commuter train.
They're a train now.
There.
I don't want to go to work.
I don't want to stay at home.
I'll trade with her.
I'll trade with him. The outlook sure is mighty grim.
And all my aggravation starts at that suburban station. I got the commuter blues. The weary commuter blues. I wake up every morning when the sky is still dark, feeling just as friendly as a man-eating shark. And when I reach the station, there's no place to park. I got the commuter blues. I got the commuter blues. Those very commuter blues. I hurry to the platform with my paper in hand. There's twice as many riders as the railroad planned. The odds are 10 to 1 that I will have to stand. I got the commuter blues. Stop for a quick coffee, make it black. Never have time for breakfast. The stuff's so hot it burns the whole digestive tract. And that's about the way I start it every day. I got the commuter blues. Those very commuter blues. I hurry to the station at the end of the day. In time to hear that good for nothing gate man say,
tonight there's going to be a 30-minute delay.
I'm going to change my job or move into town before the commuter blues permanently get me down.
Tonight I'll set the table. I'll take my chair. I'll act like nothing's happened, though you're not there. I'll smile when Johnny asks me why you are so late. I'll tell him Daddy's busy, but I'll wonder and worry and wait. Tonight I'll write some letters, they're overdue. I'll look at television, but I'll see you. I'll think about this morning of our silly, foolish fight. The way you said I won't be home tonight. Tonight I'll kiss your pillow when I'm in bed. I'll blame myself completely for what I said. My eyes will fill with teardrops when I reach for you. I'll feel so lost and lonely 'cause I love you, I love you, I love you. Tonight I'll say a prayer for you wherever you may be, and hope that when I wake tomorrow you'll be here with me. How can I live without you? You're all I'm thinking of. Tonight I'll say a prayer for you, my love. How can I live without you? You're all I'm thinking of. Tonight I'll say a prayer for you, my love. How can I live without you? You're all I'm thinking of. Tonight I'll say a prayer for you, my love.
Eydie's right. Men don't appreciate the women who love them. Men are thoughtless.
Ever since we were married, I've been waiting for the greatest thing a husband can give a wife. Insurance.
Well, how would you like to have a husband who wears higher heels than you do?
All I know is men, men, men. No matter how I yell, I still get Steve.
You know, the most terrible thing I know of is a husband who comes home with lipstick all over his shoes.
Lipstick on his shoes?
Yes! His secretary worships the ground he walks on.
But listen, girls, you know, it's about time husbands understood how difficult it is to be a wife, right?
That's
Yes.
right, Jane.
Suburban wives sure are loafers. We spend our lives just being chauffeurs. A lesson here, a meeting there. We can't find time to fix our hair. And though this may disturb ya, we hate suburbia. There's nothing worse than modern science. And so we curse each new appliance. The washer leaks, the freezer's warm, the lights go out before the storm. The hobby is a rare man. He's no repairman. He's probably standing with a glass in hand, ordering another double. He's never home in time to eat the meal I planned. He left the morning toast. Tonight he'll miss the roast. We fight the clock. We fight the weather. We're more apart than we're together. The kids know who their daddy is, 'cause I point out which picture's his.
It's gonna be another 30-minute delay. I'm gonna change my job.
I'm gonna get a job. I'm gonna get a job. We're moving to town before the commuter blues permanently gets me down. Before the commuter blues permanently gets me
Oh, boy. Hello, young lovers, wherever you are.
Why,
I hope
Eydie,
you're-
why are you singing that?
Well, I thought the kids might want a neck during the station break.